Hey everybody, I'm Noah and I wanted to talk to you about the Monday Mentor 3 question challenge. And that's what I wanted to bring to you today. It seems like everybody has, when you wake up in the day and you're going about your day and you're just going into, it almost feels like Groundhog Day. I know I went through a season in life where it just felt like every day was a rinse and repeat. And life was just about getting through. And it was more like, man, it just seems like it's monotonous. Didn't feel like there was a whole ton of value, but I was living up in here and I was living inside my head, and it was really difficult for me to get out of my head. And I don't even know where these 3 questions came from. Probably one of my mentors or the time that I've spent with one of my mentors, but uh, really one of the things that really helped me get out of myself were these 3 questions. And if you really want to make your marriage better, if you really want to make your parenting better, if you really want to make your friendships better, there's 3 questions that I would really encourage you to experiment and try this. And probably as soon as you hear it, you're going to be thinking to yourself, that sounds really lame. That sounds really, really uncomfortable. It almost sounds confrontational, like you're going to kind of be out of your comfort zone. And I think that's actually a good thing, because if you like what you're getting with your relationships, then keep doing what you're doing. But if you don't like what you're getting, and if you're kind of feeling like every day is Groundhog Day, it's driving you crazy, then try these 3 questions. And they are this: when I look at my wife and when we're meeting in the kitchen, starting out the day, having coffee, if I'm with my kids, and even when the kids are young, even if they're just hearing this question, I might not have the answer, or just hearing the same thing over and over. The fact that they're hearing it is probably what means a lot. And the 3 questions are: what's on your radar? What do you need? And how can I help? And if you just think about that for a minute, what is on your radar? What do you need? And how can I help? Not this week, not this month, not this year, just today. What is it you need today? What needs, and it can just be the smallest little thing. But the reason why I want you to try this experiment for the next week, but try it on a daily basis, is because it really helps you get out of yourself. It helps you get to the point where you're not internalizing everything and starting up in the day, going into the shower, brushing your teeth, and thinking about, how do I get what I need out of this day? And how do I get to what it is I need? How do I get my time with me? How do I get my time on just, camping away and getting quiet? But the moment that you even think about yourself asking that question, I want you to think about those questions being asked to you. If you were being asked those questions, hey, what's on your radar? What do you need? And how can I help? If somebody asked you that question, if your spouse asked you that question, even if your kids asked you that question, that would make you feel a few things. And that would help you to understand a couple things. One, you're seen. When people know that they're seen, it's really, really important. When they're seen, they feel important. They feel that they matter and that they're actually being seen and they're valued. So people are longing to feel a sense of belonging, that they matter, and that they're seen. And when you ask those questions, hey, what do you need? What's on your radar? How can I help? And it doesn't have to be any specific order, but it just shows that you're pausing. You're taking a beat or two, and you're just taking a quick pause to really think about, hey, where's this person at? What do they got going on? And when you do it with your coworkers, it's huge, because you're instilling into them and you're feeding into their bank account. Stephen Covey has a wonderful, wonderful analogy calling it depositing into the emotional bank accounts of others. And when you come alongside others and you say, hey, what is it you need? How can I help? And what's on your radar? You're not being cheesy. You're being authentic. And you're just saying, hey, there might be something that I have today that I didn't even know was on your radar. And they could say, you know what? I could really care less about today. My friend is, struggling, with a health issue. It's like, you know what? Let's just pause for a minute. What do you need from you? How can I help? You need to get out. You need to go to a movie. You need a friend. You just need to have somebody to talk with. These are great, great ways to build value into your relationships when it comes, your marriages, or your marriage, hopefully not more than one marriage, but your marriage, your kid, your parenting with your kids. When I ask that to my kids, hey, what do you need today? I'm not ruling them with an iron fist. It's a very, very tough practice for me to take that minute to go, I really need to find out what's important to them. And you know what I've been getting lately with my kids? Nothing. I don't know. That's their answer. I don't know. They don't know what they need. Well, I do, but I want them to know that I care. And if we can just let them know that we care, we can just take that moment to pause and let them know, hey, I see you. You're important, and what's important to you is important to me. And if we can help each other with that, dude, your day is going to be rocking. Your relationships are going to go to a whole nother level, and your heart's going to go to a whole nother level, because we're stepping out of ourselves. And when we step out of ourselves, we start pouring into others. And I believe that's when our heart actually gets fixed. if we internalize everything, we try to just work on self all the time, we start regurgitating ourselves. And when we step out and we step out in faith and being bold and asking, that ask is vulnerability. That asking might mean you have to might actually do something. Take action on coming alongside somebody and helping them or encouraging them or being intentional or spending some intentional time with them. But give that a shot. Think about it and see what you think. Check out my stats down below and look at the information and some links down below. I have some great new links that I'm launching some new online platforms. I'd love for you to take a look at them. And if you like what you're getting here, please share this with somebody. I hope this means a lot to you. I hope you have an amazing week. And I hope that you surprise somebody and let them know that they matter by sharing this video with them. Have an amazing week. We'll talk soon.